Hi friends, I wanted to show you my apple tree. That's my apple tree in my backyard. I wanted to show you the buds on my apple tree. If you look really close, all these teeny tiny little yellow pockets are the pollen that the bee is looking for when they land on the apple tree. And so the bee will go from flower to flower and land on those little pockets of pollen, and then it will take that pollen and go to another flower, and that is how the pollen gets from one flower to another. So if you can see right here, here's one flower used to be here, and then another flower used to be over here, and another flower, and another flower, and another flower. And so if you look at it really closely, you can see that as long as a bee has done its job, that is where an apple will grow this summer. Here's another couple apple blossoms. And hopefully we will get some apples this summer. So now I'd like to read the seasons of Arnold's apple tree. Arnold climbs up high into the branches of the apple tree. He can see far, far away in every direction. This is Arnold's very own secret place. This is Arnold's apple tree. Arnold's tree keeps him very busy all through the year. I wonder what season it is in that picture. Does it look like there might be some snow on the ground still? And maybe those leaves are very, very tiny? I wonder what season that is. I know, it is spring. Arnold watches the small buds grow on his apple tree. Some of the buds develop into sweet-smelling apple blossoms. Carefully and quietly, Arnold watches bees collect nectar from the blossoms to make honey. Honeybees make honey from nectar, the sweet juice that is inside flowers. Arnold makes a swing for his apple tree. My apple tree is not big enough for a swing. He weaves an apple blossom wreath and hangs it from a branch. Arnold picks an armful of apple blossoms and brings it to his family. They make a flower arrangement together. Now I see lots and lots of leaves and no snow, and the wind is blowing. It is summer. Arnold's apple tree has big green leaves that rustle in the wind. Arnold builds a treehouse. His apple tree shades him from the hot summer sun. Looks like he's having a picnic in that apple tree. The green leaves shelter him during a summer rainstorm. Ooh, look at those big dark clouds. Arnold watches small apples begin to grow from where the blossoms used to be. They get bigger and bigger and bigger. With some of the big green apples, Arnold does a juggling act for his tree friend. Now it is fall. How do we know it's fall? What are some things in the picture that tell you it is fall? I see yellow leaves instead of green ones. I see that the apples have turned red. And I see that Arnold is not wearing his shorts and t-shirt anymore. Now he's wearing a sweater and jeans. Arnold's apple tree now has big, red, tasty apples. The leaves have turned golden. They drift to the ground. Ooh, what's he doing? He's raking the leaves. Arnold gathers some of the leaves and brings them up to his treehouse to make a soft floor to lie on. See right there? Making a little bed. Arnold shakes the branches and red apples fall to the ground. He puts them in a basket and takes them home. Arnold and his family make apple pies with apples from Arnold's apple tree. They put the rest of the apples in an apple press and make apple cider. On Halloween Day, Arnold decorates some of the biggest apples. Look, he's painting them. They glow in the moonlight under his tree on Halloween night. Now it is winter. If snow falls, it is quiet. The branches of Arnold's apple tree are bare. Arnold hangs strings of popcorn and berries on them for the winter birds to eat. He builds a snow fort around the bottom of his tree. Arnold builds a snowman to keep him and his tree company during the winter. The snow will melt away, and soon it will be spring again. Oh, I see little tiny leaves just like on my tree. The end. Thanks for joining me today.